I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Arden Street Oval. This should be a classic between the Blues and the Saints. One side is in the top 4, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Joins me. Who's your pick today, Huff?
Good to be here, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. We'll see two sides who have their weaknesses, of course, but both are also very capable of playing high-pressure, skillful footy. It'll be interesting to see who can maintain that for longer.
Fair enough, Huff. Thanks for that. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. Big roar as the umpire holds the footy aloft. Simon wins it. Closed him down. Clever kick. Thompson has found some space. That's skillful. Defence 101 there. Brown for the first goal of the match. He's got it.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Blues have wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. The two big men do battle. He's wrapped up. Burke under pressure. Good build-up. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Punch clear. They're going hammer and tong. Quality delivery by foot. The Blues look sharp early. Thomas tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Baker displaying great endeavour. Is that holding the ball? This might be a chance for the high flyers. Clayton making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Blues are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Kicks to space. Hanson. Slick hands. Gilmore. That's not his best effort. Good disciplined defence. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Bevan showing his skills. Mansell heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score. Young brings it back in. Thomas working hard and presenting well. A chance to clear now. Who's front and centre? Edwards hunting the footy. That's a bruising tackle. Bevan running in support.
He had prior opportunity.
The Blues showing some good signs early. Hanson, Clayton. Another forward 50 entry. Mason on a lead. Normally delivers. You can't afford to do that too often. Doesn't often waste it. Hanson with a big fist. Edwards collects the half volley. Solid tackle. He's generally a good kick. Perkins got a fist in. Baker sets up a foot race. Picking their way through. Chadwick has it within range. Probing ball. Spud Crawley would have loved that one.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Blues have looked to be positive and their foot skills have been very sharp early.
Simon looking for territory. Baker. Bevan couldn't get an effective disposal. Pearce. It's a tough game. Hanson. You can't question his commitment. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Chadwick They're a big chance here. Good thinking and good execution too. It's a poor kick. Warren clears the area and will have a throw in.
The Saints haven't been able to achieve any rhythm in their ball movement just yet. That'll be key for them.
Simon gets his hand to it. Mansell leading from the front. What can they muster from the back half? And they're out of trouble. They're moving the footy well here. Searching kick. Mansell dishes it off. Thompson, nice little give. He's been busy so far. Gilmore. The Saints have denied them the corridor. Vince, desperate to win it back. Couldn't get a disposal. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Mansell made the footy his. Thompson, Gilmore. That might have been dropping the ball. Spills out in the tackle. Thomas, ever reliable. Simon, they've picked their way through. Mansell in the clear and marks uncontested. Gilmore marks. That's hard to stop. Never looked like being a goal. He's kicked it high. Hanson couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. That could be a goal-saving tackle. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Simon gets his hand to it. Burke goes goalward, and he's off target.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Harris to bring it back in. Manages to find a teammate. And they're away. The kick was centimetre perfect. He might have thought about the corridor. Can they get something going? He's hit up the lead. Kicks to half forward. Chadwick. Delivers it inside 50. Cops some unwanted attention. Warren. He doesn't waste many. Mansell. Thompson. What's he got on offer? Harrington, stripped of the footy. Clayton, heads for the pocket. Right, for a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
They keep moving the ball quickly. There'll be plenty more where that came from.
The Blues have opened up a break. The big men fly. Clayton, that's well played. Inside 50 with the kick. Thomas, dangerous place to lose it. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've wasted no time applying some scoreboard pressure. It's been a fine start.
The Saints need to get one back soon. They're right on the edge. Bevan wins the hit out. Baker, he's besieged. Mansell, Mason, marks at centre-half forward. Sweeping handball. He's lost it. Right, lurking menacingly. Goes very wide. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
To make it effectively a 5-goal game.
Don't tell me he's going to kick it from there.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Blues making all the running early. Simon with the tap. Clayton, he's run into trouble. Mansell. Jackson is calm in a crisis. It's a hot footy. What can they build here? Thomas. Ball spills free in the tackle. He's gone. For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
The Saints are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Harris to bring it in. Harrington made that kick look good. Can he hit a target? Pearce gives the handball away. Baker, he's made a hot start to this match. Simon takes an excellent grab. He just dropped it. What a first term they're having. And out of play.
Thoughts so far, Gary?
The Saints aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Bevan with a deft tap. Edwards, he's suddenly a popular man. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. Good looking kick. Vince read it well and claims the mark. Maybe he could have gone himself. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
To inject some life into this contest.
Surely he can't from there. Don't tell me. He's kicked a miraculous goal.
He could have a bag in the offing if the delivery continues to be that good.
The Saints on the board at last. Bevan wins it out of the centre. Edwards, he's under close attention. The umpire will have it. Bevan gets his hand to it. Edwards, will the umpire pluck a free kick? Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Jackson, feeling the heat. Bush gathers. McCormick. The Saints looking shaky early. Baker heads towards half forward. That's come off the side of the boot. Good work rate. Centering ball. Young is the man on the spot and is marked.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Donaldson tasked with the kick in. Clayton, that's good work rate. They'll bide their time. Pearce cuts it off. Delivers it inside 50. Thompson wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Blues are bringing great energy. Mansell, look at the distance on that hand pass. This is good ball movement. Out wide with the kick. Simon marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The Blues have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
The Saints will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Rucks go at it. Harrington. How will the umpire see this? Edwards. Crosses the paint. Harding demanded the footy and got it.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
It just looked like his ball drop was a little askew.
Donaldson heads to the pocket. Gee, they're playing well. They've had the better of the contest to this point, and they see it out.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
The Saints are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination, but they do need to be cleaner with the footy.
The two big men do battle. Edwards, good tackle. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Simon wins the tap. Clayton can't afford to panic. Harrington, that's a legal disposal, isn't it?
Tries to take him on and loses.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Can get and go. The Blues are playing some great footy. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
It's there!
The Blues looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
Underway once more. Punch clear. Edwards attracted a crowd. Harrington. He's stopped in his tracks. Young. They're moving the footy quickly. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. They're playing with purpose and poise. Gilmore has charged into space. They're all over them early. Vince. Bit of a nothing kick. Quality delivery by foot. Couldn't burst through. Brown mops that one up. He's been dispossessed.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Can they find a late goal? And inside 50 goes begging. That's not ideal. Thompson, they're irrepressible at the moment. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. The Blues can smell blood. Mansell. It's a desperate tackle. Clayton. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. He's so clean with the footy. The Saints will be disappointed because what they spoke about during the week hasn't come to pass. They'll need to make changes. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Blues really turned it on in that first quarter. They've well and truly thrown down the challenge. They've had a lot more of the footy and they look like scoring nearly every time they go forward. You've got to match them in close because they don't give the ball back as much as some sides do.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Bevan palms it down. Harrington, Edwards, Jackson feeds it out. Vince, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Pearce navigated the traffic. Clean pickup. Was he taken high? Thompson comes free in the tackle. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Brown can get it and go. Bevan is there to thwart that play. Ignoring the corridor for now. And out it goes.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Saints have only got two problems. They're not winning enough ball and they're not using it well when they do.
Good ruck work. Baker. Can they keep the footy this time? Edwards. By hand. McCormick throws it on the boot. Honours the lead. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
You can see their confidence growing. The Blues have winners everywhere. Can he find a teammate? Clark takes the logical option. They cannot keep him quiet. Right. Desperate defence. They've given it back. No easy exit. Squeezes the kick. Somehow release the ball. They'll need to be more careful than that. Going at his second. He's missed.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Harris to bring it in. Bevan with a chance to run. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Thompson wins it back. Great mark. Who's at home? That's a strong mark.
Kicking at his first.
Struck it well. No problems there.
They're going on their merry way here. This could be over by half-time.
The Saints are looking down and out. The big men fly. Edwards, he's everywhere at the moment. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's come off the instep.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Blues are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Simon, the winner there. Burke, Mansell can run and carry. Mason. The Saints are chasing tail. Is anyone home?
The Blues are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Bevan showing his skills. Thomas. Baker takes the hand pass.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump. Already got one today.
Brown has one already. Now it's two.
The Saints are slip-sliding away at the moment. They need a circuit breaker.
It's looking every bit a blowout at this stage. Bevan wins it down. Baker, he's set upon. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Thompson at centre half forward. They're leading them a merry dance. Mansell takes a beauty.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Blues are looking irresistible. Bevan slaps it out. Harrington, Edwards. Was that a throw? Met solidly. Baker does well under pressure. Clark, he'll be sore in the morning. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Bevan palms it down. Mansell, Perkins. It's a dominant display. Look at him go. He's lost possession. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Bevan with a deft tap. Mansell has it on a string. They've got winners all over the park. Hansen has it at half forward. Kicking for his first. Robertson gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
He's got it.
The Saints are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Simon wins it down. Burke, was there some holding going on? He ran into a brick wall. That might attract a pack. Bush, he's caught. Vince, good kick. Harrington. What a game he's having. Wilkinson cops some unwanted attention. He's besieged. He's got it.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Bevan, the winner there. Edwards closed him down. Baker stripped of it. Mansell gets to it first. They've put themselves under pressure. The Saints have won it back. Vince almost threw it out. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Harrington. Baker seizes the moment. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Chadwick, crunching tackle. That's a bit of a waste. I don't think he meant to smother it. Edwards. Clayton runs onto it. Terrific forward pressure. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Bevan palms it down. Burke. Thompson. Was that a legal disposal? He's not one to take a backward step. Simon. Got to get rid of it. Thought his way through it. Clayton in some space on the wing. Onto the non-preferred. Brown is hard to beat one-on-one. It's a tough game. The Saints might be able to start something. Harrington, well done. Was he held without it? It's a hot footy. That's good vision. Burke, all alone in the centre square. Simon, they're playing like champions. Clayton, the Blues, looking ominous. This is a joy to watch.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He hasn't kicked it very well. That's an impressive mark.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The Saints need to keep their percentage in the back of their mind here. It could end up taking a big hit.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Bevan wins it out of the centre. Edwards.
Run down. Great chase.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Hanson. Who was he aiming for? Gee, they're playing well. Gilmore towards half forward with the kick. Thompson. He's suddenly a popular man. Their ball movement has been impressive. They've opened them up here. He's completely shanked it.
The Saints will have no shortage of things to work on at training during the week.
Punch clear. Edwards. He's run into trouble. Chadwick in the right spot. Bush. Step ladder time. Good hands. They'll sweep this ball forward. Wilkinson pushes into space and receives the footy. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Pearce kicking for his first. Donaldson taking no chances.
Gets it to safety.
Thompson brings it back in. Quality delivery by foot. The Saints guarding the corridor.
How's it look down there, Gary?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not out there playing in the back line. It's a tough job today.
The two big men do battle. Clayton, Mason. Hurried kick goes very wide. The umpire will toss it back in once more.
The Saints are just not getting the ball inside 50 enough. There's not much the forwards can do.
Bevan wins it. Thomas. He's so good in close. Chadwick. What can he do with it? That's poor play. Mason runs onto it. He's stopped in his tracks. Burke. Clayton. Simon got to the right position and hung on. They're toying with them now. They're running rings around them.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Blues look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Rucks go at it. Baker, Edwards, clever handball. That's unusual. Solid tackle, keeps it low. Chadwick has it now on centre wing. Good thinking and good execution too. Towards the boundary line. Baker, can he get it to the top of the square? Clark leads his opponent.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Saints just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
Bevan punches it out of the ruck. He's under close attention. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Edwards, not a lot of space to work with. Thomas, Bush, he's done brilliantly. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. This has got danger written all over it. Pearce trying to bring the Crummers into play. Bush, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. It's there!
The Saints have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The Blues haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after half-time. Burke, Simon in the centre square. This is promising. Lace out. Great footy. Into the pocket he goes. The Blues have winners everywhere.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Young goes towards half-back. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. That's a waste. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. His field kicking is normally first rate. Anderson kicks laterally. Thomas, he'll work all day. McCormick, Thompson gathers on the forward flank. Mason, the Saints on the ball now. That's well played. Can he impose himself on the match? Hanson, Young. Baker, Chadwick gets his kick despite the heat. Thomas, he put himself in the line of fire. No easy exit. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
Well, I won't say they're on their way back, but this has been much better just lately. Bevan, the winner there. Edwards, good tackle. Simon in the centre square. Thompson lays it off. Thomas gets there first. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Young, can they catch them out on the turnover? Hanson goes long. Mason. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. Time to check in with Gary.
The Saints are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Bevan with a deft tap. Baker, is that holding the ball? Chadwick. I've liked his game today. Thompson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Warren.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly. He'll expect to convert this.
Backs himself in. Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
It's been hard to find positive today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
The Saints on the board first after half-time. The big men fly. Edwards, Clayton attracted a crowd. The Blues haven't been inside 50 for a while. We're watching a very good side here. They're cutting them to ribbons. Thomas making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Gilmore, Bush with a chance now. It's a high ball. It's been that kind of day for them. That'll go close to the line. Who's front and centre? Playing for pride now. Baker. Normally delivers. Gilmore with the big fist. Kicks to space. Has to be clean. Vince showing some desperation. Thompson under pressure. He's wrapped up. The Blues should score here. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Needs a good kick. It looks a good kick. Is it there? Vince, an ill-directed hand pass. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Goes laterally. McCormick with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's got under that one. The Saints having a great patch. Doesn't often waste it. Simon read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. He's generally a good kick. Thompson at half forward. Gilmore running in support. Sears marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
The Blues are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
They're running rings around them.
That's a shank.
Clever kick. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball, and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Blues are putting the opposition's defenders under all sorts of pressure, and the forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Thomas, Baker, couldn't get a disposal. Brown, desperate to win it back. He'll be sore in the morning. You can't question his commitment. It must be his birthday. Clayton spills out in the tackle. Baker, ever reliable. Burke, they've worked it well. Kicking for his first. Good disciplined defence.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Young with the footy. Baker all on his own. Have they weathered the storm? Searching kick. Thomas read it well and claims the mark. That's skillful. Defence 101 there. Chadwick. It's a tough game. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. He'll feel that one. Edwards in the thick of it as ever. Chadwick, good build-up. Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
A fine passage of play, didn't get the finish it deserved.
Donaldson brings it back in. Gee, they're playing well. And they're away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Edwards, Baker. It's a hot footy. Thompson didn't need to be asked twice. Drives it inside the forward 50. Needed to be clean and wasn't. McCormick in the right spot at the right time. They'll contest in the centre square. Simon only knows one way.
He had prior opportunity.
What's he got on offer? That's an impressive mark. Picking their way through. No wonder the forwards are frustrated. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Thomas is cool under pressure. Quality delivery by foot. Can he be the fire starter? Warren wins it back. Great